Welcome to our Sunday Tribute, a heartfelt reflection on the iconic wrestlers we've lost over the past years. Their unparalleled contributions to the wrestling world have left an indelible mark, inspiring generations of fans. Today we also bring you sad news about Bianca Belair, whose recent situation has touched the hearts of many. Join us as we celebrate their legacies through moving tributes and cherished memories. Subscribe to stay connected and keep their powerful stories alive for future generations. Born on March 8, 1973, Aya Koyama, better known by her ring name Aaliyah, was a trailblazing Japanese mixed martial artist and professional wrestler whose career spanned across two demanding sports, leaving an indelible mark on both. Koyama's journey into the world of wrestling began in 1996 when she debuted with JD Star, a promotion known for fostering emerging talent. Her arrival was met with immediate attention, as she captivated audiences not only with her technical skills, but also with an infectious charisma that set her apart. Over the years, she showcased her talents across various promotions, including All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling and Big Japan Pro Wrestling, earning respect for her dynamic performances and unique in-ring style that combined athleticism with dramatic flair. In 2001, Koyama made a bold pivot into mixed martial arts, MMA, embracing a new and grueling challenge that would test her both physically and mentally. Her MMA debut took place on May 3, 2001, against the formidable Anna Kuparina. However, her initial foray into the cage was marked by difficulty as she suffered 5 consecutive losses. Despite these setbacks, Koyama's resilience and determination never wavered. She persisted through adversity and ultimately ended her MMA career with a record of 4 wins, 10 losses, and 1 draw, proving her toughness in the face of hardship. Her most remarkable comeback came on October 10, 2010, when, battling level 4 cancer, she returned to the cage, fighting not just for victory, but for her life. After a brief hiatus, Koyama re-entered the wrestling world in 2005 under the name Aaliyah, reigniting her passion for the sport. Her ability to juggle both MMA and wrestling exemplified her relentless drive to break down barriers for women in combat sports. Sadly, Koyama, due to complications from cancer, leaving behind a legacy of pioneering achievements in both wrestling and MMA. Her courageous spirit, fierce dedication, and contributions to the fight for women's equality in combat sports continue to inspire athletes worldwide. Jose Lothario, born on December 12, 1933, was a highly respected Mexican professional wrestler whose contributions to the wrestling industry left a lasting impact, particularly in the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. Lothario began his career in the early 1950s in Mexico, initially finding success as both a boxer and luchador. His early experiences in boxing would greatly influence his wrestling style, combining his striking abilities with traditional lucha libre techniques. In 1957, he moved to the United States, where he adopted the name Joe Garcia before eventually becoming known as El Gran Lothario, particularly in the Gulf Coast territory, a name that would define much of his career. Lothario's in-ring style reflected his boxing background, excelling in matches involving brass knuckles and taped fists. His talent and versatility garnered the admiration of many within the wrestling community, including legendary figures like Dusty Rhodes, who regarded Lothario as one of the finest Latin American wrestlers and a top babyface performer. During his time with the NWA, Lothario achieved significant success, including a notable winning streak of over 50 matches. He won the NWA Florida Tag Team Championship alongside Danny Miller on December 25, 1970, and engaged in memorable rivalries with stars like Gino Hernandez and El Gran Marcus. His collaborations with other legends, such as Mil Mascaras, drew large crowds in key markets like Texas and Florida. Beyond his wrestling career, Lothario played a pivotal role in training and mentoring future wrestling superstars, most notably Shawn Michaels. Lothario's guidance was instrumental in Michaels' rise to fame, culminating in Michaels' victory at WrestleMania 12 in 1996. Lothario, due to natural causes, leaving behind a rich legacy as a trailblazer in the wrestling world. Emile Dupre, born on October 20, 1936 in Canada, was a highly influential figure in the world of professional wrestling. With a career that spanned several decades, Dupree became known for his magnetic personality, charismatic performances, and impressive in-ring skills. During the 1960s and 1970s, he was a beloved character among fans, drawing crowds with his unique blend of athleticism and showmanship. His journey into wrestling began in the independent circuit, where his talent quickly set him apart. Dupree's natural ability to captivate an audience, combined with his technical prowess, made him one of the most respected performers of his time. Dupree's career saw him compete in some of the most prestigious wrestling promotions of the era, including the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF. There he faced off against iconic names, gaining fame for his flamboyant style and larger-than-life persona. His knack for connecting with the audience made him a favorite among fans, and he often infused his matches with a theatrical flair that set him apart from others in the ring. Beyond his in-ring achievements, Dupree was known for his mentorship. He took young, aspiring wrestlers under his wing, imparting his vast knowledge of the sport and its intricacies. His influence extended beyond the ropes, and he became a respected mentor and a key figure in the wrestling community. Emile Dupree, following a lengthy battle with health issues related to heart complications, his marked the end of an era in professional wrestling, but his legacy as a performer, mentor, and contributor to the sport lives on. Dupree's unwavering passion and dedication to wrestling continue to inspire future generations, and his memory is cherished by fans and colleagues alike. Dominic DeNucci, born on September 18, 1932 in Italy, is a retired professional wrestler and trainer renowned for his significant contributions to the world of professional wrestling. After emigrating to the United States at a young age, DeNucci began his wrestling career in the late 1950s, quickly gaining recognition for his skills and charisma. With a background in amateur wrestling, he brought a high level of technical ability to the ring, and his engaging personality made him a popular figure in the wrestling world. DeNucci's wrestling career spanned several decades, with notable stints in major promotions such as the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF, and Championship Wrestling from Florida. Throughout the 1960s and 1970s, he became known for his athleticism and technical expertise, competing against some of the biggest names in the industry. His ability to connect with the audience and deliver compelling in-ring performances earned him respect from fans and fellow wrestlers alike. One of DeNucci's most significant accomplishments was his success in tag team wrestling. He held the WWF World Tag Team Championship and was involved in several memorable feuds that helped elevate the popularity of professional wrestling during its golden era. In addition to his in-ring success, DeNucci is perhaps best known for his role as a trainer. Over the years, he mentored numerous aspiring wrestlers, including future stars such as Mick Foley and Chris Jericho. His influence on the next generation of wrestling talent has had a lasting impact on the industry. After retiring from active competition in the late 1980s, DeNucci continued to be involved in wrestling, attending events and conventions. His legacy as a skilled performer and dedicated mentor endures, cementing his place as an influential figure in the history of professional wrestling. Mike Von Erich, born Michael Brett Adkisson on March 2, 1964, was a member of the iconic Von Erich wrestling family, which became synonymous with success, tragedy, and heartbreak in professional wrestling. As the fourth son of wrestling legend Fritz Von Erich, Mike was part of a family that had a profound impact on the industry, alongside his brothers Kerry, Kevin, David, and Chris. The Von Erich family was widely celebrated, especially in their home state of Texas, where they were beloved figures in the world-class championship wrestling WCCW promotion. Mike made his wrestling debut in 1983 at just 19 years old, joining WCCW and carrying on the family tradition. While he did not possess the same natural charisma or physical presence as his brothers, Mike was known for his determination and work ethic, earning the respect of fans and fellow wrestlers. Unfortunately, his career was hindered by a series of severe health problems, the most significant of which was toxic shock syndrome, which he contracted in 1985 after shoulder surgery. The illness caused lasting physical and psychological effects, leaving him with persistent health issues and affecting his performance in the ring. Despite his struggles, Mike continued to push through the challenges, but the intense pressure of living up to the legacy of the Von Erich name took a toll on his mental health. Mike battled depression and feelings of inadequacy, which were further exacerbated by the expectations placed on him by both his family and the public. Tragically, on April 12, 1987, at the age of 23, Mike Von Erich took his own life. His highlighted the often overlooked mental health struggles faced by professional wrestlers and became part of the larger, bittersweet narrative of the Von Erich family. Mike's legacy is remembered for both his devotion to his family and the profound toll that the wrestling business can take on its performers. Eddie Marlin, born on August 13, 1930, was a cornerstone of professional wrestling, whose influence spanned several decades and left an indelible mark on the industry, particularly in the southern United States. Marlin began his wrestling career in the 1950s, emerging as a dynamic figure in the ring. With his impressive in-ring abilities and natural charisma, he quickly captured the attention of wrestling fans and promoters alike. His athleticism, combined with a magnetic personality, made him a standout performer across various promotions, where he earned a reputation as a dependable and entertaining competitor. However, Eddie's impact extended far beyond his own wrestling endeavors. As he transitioned from athlete to promoter, Marlin became instrumental in shaping the careers of future wrestling stars. He helped to build and sustain the popularity of regional promotions, most notably the Memphis territory, where his behind-the-scenes contributions elevated the scene to new heights. Marlin's promotional genius was evident in his ability to create compelling storylines and foster rivalries that kept fans on the edge of their seats. Beyond his professional achievements, Marlin was beloved by those within the wrestling community for his genuine care for the welfare of the athletes. His commitment to the sport and the well-being of his talent created an environment of respect and camaraderie in the locker rooms. He was a mentor, a friend, and a figure who stood as a beacon of integrity in a world where such qualities are often rare. Eddie Marlin, just 2 days after his 89th birthday, his was attributed to complications from a long battle with cancer, a disease that ultimately claimed his life. Marlin's legacy, however, remains alive in the memories of those who knew him and in the continued reverence of wrestling fans around the globe. His passion for the sport, combined with his dedication to the industry and its people, ensured that his contributions would never be forgotten. The Iron Sheik, born Hossein Khosrow Ali Vaziri on March 15, 1942, in Tehran, Iran, was a professional wrestler and cultural icon whose impact on the wrestling world extended far beyond his time in the ring. Known for his fiery persona, memorable catchphrases, and distinctive look, the Iron Sheik became one of the most recognizable figures in professional wrestling history. Before embarking on his wrestling career, the Iron Sheik was a highly accomplished amateur wrestler, competing internationally for Iran. His skills earned him a place in the 1968 Olympic Games, where he represented his home country. However, it was in the 1970s, after moving to the United States, that he transitioned to professional wrestling. His persona, built around his Iranian heritage, was that of a villain, playing off of political tensions and embracing the role of the despised foreign heel. The Iron Sheik's fame soared during the 1980s, particularly through his time in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE. One of his most iconic moments came in 1983 when he won the WWF World Heavyweight Championship by defeating Bob Backlund, cementing his status as a major player in the industry. He is also best remembered for his legendary rivalry with Hulk Hogan, which played a key role in the early rise of the Hulkamania phenomenon. Beyond his in-ring prowess, the Iron Sheik's colorful interviews, charismatic promos, and unapologetic character work made him a beloved figure, despite his role as a villain. In later years, his humorous and often controversial presence on social media further endeared him to fans, keeping his legacy alive. The Iron Sheik, leaving a lasting influence on professional wrestling as one of its most unforgettable personalities. Bianca Nicole Blair Crawford, more popularly known by her ring name Bianca Belair, stands today as one of the most dynamic and influential figures in WWE. With an unparalleled blend of strength, agility, charisma, and resilience, she has captivated audiences across the globe. Since her signing with WWE in 2016, Belair has risen through the ranks, becoming not only a champion, but a trailblazer for future generations of female athletes in professional wrestling. Her journey, both inside and outside the ring, showcases her grit, determination, and passion for excellence, setting a standard that few can match. Early life and athletic foundation. Born on April 9, 1989, in Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair grew up in a family that placed a significant emphasis on athletics. Raised by her parents, Leonard and Travonda Blair, who themselves were active and encouraging of her sporting interests, Bianca's natural athleticism quickly became evident. From a young age, she was involved in a variety of sports, but it was in track and field where she truly excelled. Her collegiate career spanned multiple institutions, including the University of South Carolina, Texas A&M University, and the University of Tennessee, where she became a force to be reckoned with in the sprinting and jumping events. Bianca's athletic accomplishments extended beyond track. She also competed in CrossFit and powerlifting, which helped develop the explosive strength and physical conditioning that would later define her wrestling persona. Her athletic background was instrumental in shaping the dominant physicality that would set her apart in WWE. In many ways, her transition into professional wrestling was a natural progression, given the sheer athleticism and mental fortitude that she had developed over years of competitive sport. The transition to WWE. Despite a promising career in track and field, Bianca's journey to WWE was anything but conventional. While many professional wrestlers come from traditional wrestling backgrounds, Bianca's story was fueled by a unique twist of fate. After gaining attention on social media with her fitness and CrossFit achievements, her talents caught the eye of none other than WWE Hall of Famer Mark Henry. Henry recognized the raw potential in Belair, and after a conversation in which he encouraged her to pursue wrestling, she took the leap. In April 2016, Belair signed with WWE and became a part of the company's developmental system. After undergoing rigorous training at WWE's Performance Center, she made her in-ring debut on September 29, 2016. While still new to the world of professional wrestling, it was clear that Bianca had the potential to make a massive impact. NXT days and the rise of the EST. Bianca's time in NXT marked the beginning of her rise to prominence within WWE. From the outset, she showcased a combination of athleticism, charisma, and raw power that quickly made her one of the standout performers in the women's division. With her trademark long braid and signature EST of WWE slogan, representing the strongest, fastest, and toughest competitor in WWE, she became a unique and unforgettable character. Her in-ring skills, including her high-flying athleticism and powerful lifting ability, earned her respect among fans and fellow wrestlers. She challenged for the NXT Women's Championship multiple times and competed in high-profile matches. Despite not capturing the title during her time in NXT, it was clear that Belair's star was rising, and her call-up to WWE's main roster was inevitable. Her perseverance and undeniable talent were on display in every match, making her one of the most respected and popular figures in the developmental brand. Main roster breakthrough and WrestleMania glory. Bianca Belair made her highly anticipated debut on the SmackDown brand in 2020. It didn't take long for her to become a central figure in the women's division. Her journey to superstardom reached new heights when she won the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble match, securing a title shot at WrestleMania 37. The match that followed would become one of the most historic in WWE history. Belair faced Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and the encounter was the first ever WrestleMania main event featuring two black women. This was a monumental moment for WWE, as it highlighted the growth and evolution of women's wrestling in the company. The match itself was nothing short of spectacular. Both Belair and Banks put on a wrestling clinic, with Belair's athleticism and Banks' technical prowess on full display. In the end, it was Belair who emerged victorious, claiming her first SmackDown Women's Championship. This win solidified her place among the elite in WWE and cemented her as a trailblazer for women of color in wrestling. Following her WrestleMania victory, Belair's reign as SmackDown Women's Champion was characterized by dominant performances and successful title defenses against top-tier competition. Her tenure as champion showcased her ability to carry the division, and she soon became one of the most beloved and respected figures in WWE. Championship triumphs and more. The following year at WrestleMania 38, Belair achieved even greater success when she defeated Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. The match, which was filled with emotion and high stakes, saw Belair emerge victorious, capturing her second major championship in WWE. Her ability to transition from SmackDown to Raw seamlessly demonstrated her versatility and her capacity to thrive in different storylines and rivalries. As Raw Women's Champion, Belair continued to show why she was one of the most formidable athletes in WWE. Her work ethic, skill, and undeniable presence in the ring allowed her to remain a dominant champion, and she continued to elevate the women's division with every match. The rivalry with Rhea Ripley. In 2023, Belair found herself embroiled in one of the most intense and highly anticipated rivalries in recent WWE history, facing off with Rhea Ripley. The rivalry ignited after the Women's Elimination Chamber match when Ripley confronted Belair, accusing her of interfering in her moment. This confrontation quickly escalated into a heated feud, with both women exchanging physical and verbal barbs. Ripley, known for her brutal and hard-hitting style, proved to be one of Belair's most formidable opponents to date. The tension between the two women became the focal point of WWE's women's division, as they both sought to establish themselves as the dominant force in the locker room. Their rivalry not only provided fans with thrilling matches, but also underscored the strength and competitiveness that defined both women as top-tier athletes. Injury and overcoming challenges. No athlete's career is without its challenges, and Bianca Belair is no exception. While she has largely avoided major injuries throughout her career, there have been instances where her body was pushed to the limit. One notable example occurred in 2023 when she suffered a rib injury following a brutal attack from a rival. Though the injury was not severe enough to keep her out of action, Belair had to adjust her in-ring style temporarily to prevent further damage. This incident was a testament to her resilience. Rather than letting the injury derail her career, Belair adapted and continued to compete, proving once again that she is one of the toughest athletes in the industry. Her ability to recover quickly and adjust her style when necessary speaks to her mental toughness and dedication to her craft. Beyond physical injuries, Belair has also been open about the mental and emotional challenges that come with being a top WWE superstar. She has used her platform to encourage fans and fellow athletes to prioritize their mental health and well-being. By promoting self-care and resilience, Belair has become not only a role model in the ring, but also an advocate for mental wellness. Legacy and future potential. As of 2024, Bianca Belair remains one of the most prominent figures in WWE, with her legacy continuing to grow. Her remarkable ability to dominate in both singles and tag team competition speaks to her versatility and adaptability. Whether she is defending her championship or engaging in high-profile rivalries, Belair consistently sets the bar for what it means to be a WWE superstar. Outside the ring, Belair has become a beacon of empowerment for women and young athletes. Her advocacy for body positivity, self-confidence, and perseverance has inspired countless individuals to pursue their dreams, no matter the obstacles in their path. Through her social media presence, public appearances, and in-ring persona, she continues to uplift others and encourage them to embrace their uniqueness. In addition to her wrestling career, Belair's marriage to fellow WWE superstar Montez Ford has garnered significant attention. The couple, married since 2018, serves as an inspiration to fans, showcasing the importance of mutual respect and support in both personal and professional life. Their chemistry in the ring and their relationship outside it is a testament to their shared commitment to greatness. Conclusion. The EST of WWE Bianca Belair's journey from collegiate athlete to WWE superstar is a powerful story of hard work, resilience, and self-belief. From her early days in track and field to her rise through WWE's developmental system and eventual mainstream success, she has proven time and again that she is a force to be reckoned with. Through her championship triumphs, unforgettable rivalries, and inspiring personal story, Bianca Belair has solidified her place as one of WWE's top stars. As she continues to break barriers and inspire others, her legacy is sure to endure for years to come. Whether she's holding championship gold, engaging in intense rivalries, or advocating for important causes, Belair has proven that she is truly the EST of WWE. Strongest, fastest, toughest, and perhaps most importantly, a true trailblazer in the world of professional wrestling. The sky's the limit for this extraordinary competitor, and the world is eager to see what she accomplishes next.